Hey Divine Collective, I hope that y'all are feeling well today. It's Remembrance the Oracle. Welcome back to my channel, baby bot. Let's go ahead and get into a read and see what's popping off with y'all. What is it that you need to know today? What's going on in the energy? Let's go ahead and do 2 more shuffles. It's such a beautiful day. The sun is out, it's shining. Okay, I hope it stays like this. Because the snow that we've been getting, it ain't even right. Okay? It ain't even right. What's going on today, Spirit? What do they need to know? What's going on? So I have 0220. Act on your idea. 0220. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since your plants will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. So I feel like something is getting ready to come in for you. It feels like to me, due to your discipline here, divine timing is at play. Okay? Also, 2 and 2 is 4, so I feel like whatever it is, this little van just drove by. It said proven on it. Proven? I feel like there's something going on here where you've proven yourself or some sort of shit like that. But why does this feel like to me you've proven yourself to you? Like you have surpassed where you think that you could be right now or something? It's almost like you have surprised yourself. It's almost the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But I feel like there's a level of, like I said, discipline or dedication here to whatever this is for you. It feels like to me to essentially elevate here. It says here at the top, realistic and practical approach. So you took a realistic approach here. I feel like a realistic and a spiritual approach. Right? You have to think about the logic of things, but then you also have to use your intuition to make decisions as well, too. So I feel like you're well-versed or some sort of vibes. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have 777. Good luck coming out here. Y'all know over here, if you're new, I don't do luck. I do blessings, okay? But it is. I feel like there's something that's going on here where you have chosen yourself. You chose yourself here. You chose to invest into yourself, okay? It says, this message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. I don't know why I want to almost box or some shit like that. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. So I do. I feel like whatever happened in your most recent past, maybe you were unsure about things. You know what it kind of feels like to me? You know how we talk about being sick and tired of being sick and tired? Or maybe falling for fuck shit? Or feeling like you're getting the short end of the stick here, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like is going on here. I feel like there was some sort of intervention that took place for you. It was almost like, it's giving me the vibe, but you know what? I don't even want to be here anymore. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to put up with this shit anymore. I'm not happy where I am. So what is it that I need to do to change? And even if this does have something to do with other people, like you having to tell other people like what time it is, or maybe what you plan on doing. Maybe for some of y'all, it's not even a matter of telling somebody something. It's just, I'm just going to act on it, right? Act on your idea. I don't know if there was some sort of person maybe around you or something that was going on in your environment where it's just kind of like, to the left. Okay, Beyonce holds significance here. But I'm getting this vibe of like, you just don't want to hear it. You didn't want to hear something anymore or deal with something anymore. I feel like you didn't want something to be like a reflection of like your reality anymore or something. It's like you didn't want a reality anymore. Or you know you deserve better. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. 1122. Great shift. So I do. I feel like you took a major leap here. I'm seeing the Fool in my mind's eye. Somebody, you could have Aries in your chart, Aries sun sign, whatever the case may be. But I do. I feel like you took it upon yourself to say, you know what, I'm about to shift the paradigm. Maybe this could even be the energy, too, of you quantum leaping here, okay, into your next timeline. It's like you're meeting your higher self. It's almost the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Because essentially time, all of it's happening at the same time. The past, the present, the future, all of it. So it almost kind of feels like to me, instead of continuing to possibly, I don't know, live in the energy of I gotta get there, it's almost like I already know that what I want is mine. I'm just meeting my higher self where I'm at, technically, right? Where I'm at, where it's at, okay? It says, first focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you, confirmation, is changing in favor of your intentions. So I feel like the world around you, your reality is changing. I feel like there's a shift that's taking place here. Even with me talking about the sun, maybe you kind of feel like that. Like the sun is coming out now. Okay? The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Okay? What's at the bottom of this? I have 2020 compassion coming out here. For some of y'all, there could be some sort of reflections that you've been doing. Maybe even two. We already know what the hell was going on in 2020. And going on into 2026, it almost kind of feels like to me, I know a lot of people kind of experience a tumultuous 2025 here, okay? But it does. It kind of feels like to me there's a shift that is taking place with you, because it's almost like I'm not living based on that anymore. Or that's old shit. That's the past. Like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. And maybe that's what you're concerned about. I feel like you're concerned about yourself in many aspects. This could be your wealth, your health, okay? Your spirituality here, of course, as well, too. I feel like it's like you're wanting to get all areas of your life together. And it kind of feels like to me that's you putting you first and not being worried about anybody else. Maybe for some of y'all, maybe you have overgave to certain situations. You find yourself behind. And right, it's not like you're really behind. You're still in divine timing. But it almost feels like to me, I feel like you're just tired of doing things where you look up and you don't feel like it actually served you in one way or another. Okay? Yeah, look at that. I have lessons learned coming out right after that. So I feel like that's what you're learning. Like I got to put myself first. Right? Yeah, I have commitment coming out here. So you're being committed to yourself here. It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you to light up here and maybe get out of the void here. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you don't want to compromise yourself anymore. You're trusting your gut here. Okay? Yeah. So that's what something kind of feels like to me. You're trusting your gut. You're trusting yourself. And I kind of don't feel like you care about losing certain things along the way. If this is people, okay, bye, you gotta go. If this is certain things as well too that maybe you're afraid to let go or some shit, it just almost kind of feels like to me, whatever it is that has to be done, it has to be done. It almost feels like to me in a way like there's almost no emotional attachment to something anymore. Or some sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Spirit, where are we going, honey lumpkins? Because I'm getting a vibe. I'm getting a vibe. Hey, Simba Poo. How goes it, my love? How are ya? How are ya? At the bottom of the deck here, I have the flame. So, yeah, I'm definitely getting some fire energy here. Like I said, you could be a fire sun sign, maybe a fire stellium. You could have fire in your Mars placement. Maybe even fire north node, okay? And then I have the sword coming out here as well, too. So it's funny to me, I had to turn it around. So I feel like maybe there's something that's going on here where you had to recognize a truth here. Or recognize something for a lie that it was. Or some sort of shit. Spirit, what's going on with Divine Collective? Let's do 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. What's going on here, Spirit? So I have the rain coming out here. Yeah, commitment. What was that? 0606, commitment coming out here. So I do. I feel like there was some sort of loop, maybe some sort of cycle that you felt like you were repeating. or that you were stuck in, or some sort of shit like that. So it's like, okay, how do I remove myself from this? And of course, it's doing the opposite, right, of what you've been doing, or the opposite of what it is that you've been accepting. So I feel like there's some sort of renewal that you made to yourself, maybe even to the divine here. Okay, I kind of feel like they're kind of going hand in hand here. Ding, confirmation. What else here, Spirit? I feel like you got sick of something here. Yeah, I feel like there's something going on here where you bossed up here. It says the offering is coming out in the reverse, okay? The king. So somebody, you could be divine masculine energy. You could just be in your masculine energy here as well, too. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? But I feel like in one way or another, initially, you weren't accepting an offering because maybe you were afraid, right? Sometimes people, I don't know why I'm getting this imposter syndrome vibe or some shit like that. I don't know if you were suffering from that or feeling like maybe you didn't deserve something for a period of time, or shit, is it ever going to happen for me, or whatever the case may be. But it's funny to me, on this king, right, you can see he's reaching his hand out, and then on the offering, you can see that there's a hand that's reaching out as well, too. So it kind of feels like to me, you know how God puts us in position, right, to where it's like we have a way out. Sometimes it can seem like there isn't a way out, or we're stuck like Chuck, or some sort of shit like that. So I feel like maybe initially, whatever it is that you possibly had to give up or sacrifice here, it's like, you didn't want to do it. I don't know if it's because, of course, maybe you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into this, okay? This could be a person, place, thing, environment, whatever the case may be. But like I said, I feel like Spirit started giving you enough information here that wasn't something that you should conform to, or that shouldn't be a part of your life anymore, or it's not the truth, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here to push you in the direction to start investing into yourself. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Hunter coming out, and it came out in the reverse here as well, too. So I don't know why I feel like for a period of time, you were going in the direction opposite of what it is that you should have been going in. And take that in whichever energy it resonates. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I got the flame. It's coming out again. But now it's like you're being reactivated here. Or like I said, quantum leaping, your timeline is speeding up for you because now you have chosen to go in the direction that your spirit team is leading you in. Maybe it took you a while as well, too, to get familiar with their voices or something like that. Getting familiar with your spirit team. Maybe signs, synchronicities, clues here, if you will, as to like what's taking place, what's going on, who's around me, what am I hearing? What is my intuition telling me? And that's how you strengthen your intuition as well, too. Is by making the choice that you believe, okay, is this what they're trying to tell me? Is it? Okay. It's like you have to experience. You have to go through the experiences in order to build your abilities. So I kind of feel like there's something going on here where, again, you're not afraid to take the leap now. You trusting yourself more is putting you right where it is that you need to be. You trusting your spirit team more is putting you right where you need to be. So I feel like there's something that's going on now where it's like, I'm not going to reject the offering. Or I'm not going to reject what I feel in my spirit I'm being told to do. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the shaman coming out here. And then I also have agape coming out here as well, too. The shaman and agape. I don't know if there's anyone in your family, maybe somebody from your spirit team who was a shaman here. Maybe somebody here who also worked with herbs or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting. Okay? But I feel like your spirituality is at the forefront now. That's what something feels like to me. Maybe something could be quite new for you. Of course, we're going to have multiple spiritual awakenings here as well, right? So it's kind of giving me the vibe of wherever it is that you fall. Maybe for some of you guys, you felt like you kind of lost yourself for a minute. Now you're back on track. For some of you guys, maybe this is like kind of like, okay, this is like my first spiritual awakening. I'm picking shit up. I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to... So I kind of feel like there's something that's going on here where you love your old version because your old version is getting you to where it is that you're supposed to be now. You love the body it is that you're in now because you know nurturing and taking care of that is getting you again to whatever the next space or the next level is for you. So I do. I feel like there's something that's going on here where it's like I'm choosing to love me in spite of maybe any mistakes I made, right? Things that I caused to myself, things that other people maybe did to me. I'm just moving on from that shit because at the end of the day, it's not going to do anything but hold me up or hold me back. So I do feel like there's a lot of different lessons here that you're learning. And maybe a lot of these lessons are coming from an aspect of love as well too. How do I love myself? Who else loves me? How do I show up for me? Who shows up for me? Like, it's almost kind of giving me that sort of vibe. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the box coming out here. So the box is almost kind of giving me the vibe of maybe getting out of your comfort zone. Right? I feel like you have all this light. Look at this box. It's a light inside of this box. So it's kind of giving me the vibe of you have all this light that's stored up inside of this box. It's being contained and it needs to come out. And I feel like there was a level of comfortability here to maybe shy away from being an expressive individual is what I almost want to say here. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. This could be your reading. It could not. Don't force it to fit, baby bop. But I do. I feel like there was a period of time here where you were making yourself small. I do. I don't know why I keep getting that. Like you were playing small. Again, I don't know if this is because of what you were being told or what you were being... Because even with the offering coming out, right? Offering up information or saying certain things. I don't know if you started to conform your thoughts based on what it is that people were telling you about yourself or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the warrior coming out here. But then you took it upon yourself to fight back. Again, Aries energy. Aries is the warrior. So I do. I feel like it's almost like this energy of you're not going to tell me like who I am. Or I'm not going to allow you to make the rules for me. That's what something almost kind of feels like to me. Like obviously there's natural law, right? Nature's law. But something almost kind of feels like to me, you're not going to allow other people to make the rules for you. Or abide by what they feel is best. I feel like because some of these people don't even have anything to show for what they feel is best. Maybe even too, there's people around you that just wanted you to do certain things for them, but they're not really giving anything back in return. They're comfortable with you being their caretaker. And you can look at that in whatever aspect you want it to be. Right? Of course, there's caretakers, for maybe, maybe your older parents or some sort of vibes like that. But then I feel like for some of y'all, it's like it was expected or this is what you're supposed to do. Or especially for people who I feel like maybe weren't even offering you shit. Like you always want me to show up for you or do for you or put my shit on the back burner or you're not worried about my mental, emotional health or whatever the case may be, but you always want me to be up in here in these circles with your ass. So even too, with the king energy coming out in this vertical road, there could have been an energy of dominance here. Like somebody feeling like they dominate you or they control you or some sort of shit like that. And who knows, maybe that was even a part of the spell, domination work. And again, everything don't got to be a candle lit, a chicken foot cut off, a seance and all types of shit. It could just be shit on fucking repeat. So I do. I feel like you were trying to break a pattern here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the mirror and it's coming out here in the reverse. Thank you. I feel like whatever was going on around you, it's like, I feel like it wasn't a true reflection of who it is that you are. That's what something feels like to me, right? Because we always talk about, oh, well, we mirror each other and we da-da-da. I feel like, yeah, to a certain degree we do. But then I also feel like to a certain degree, it's like somebody getting lost in the sauce. Again, I get the whole, yeah, we were supposed to meet each other, meet these people, our soul contracts and our karmic bonds and the past lives and all of that shit like that. But there are some people, you're just not like these people. Or it's like you want to, I don't know, be seen in a certain light or viewed a certain way. And I kind of feel like some of these people took advantage of that. Certain environments took advantage of that. Yeah, I have the riddle coming out here. Confirmation. I'm telling you, I do. I feel like it was something in somebody's verbiage, or what they were saying here, how something started to make you feel, or what you thought. It's like you're taking on energy that's not even yours to fucking begin with. You're trying to conform to energy that you shouldn't even be conforming to. Or I feel like maybe even assisting people who really don't even fucking deserve your assistance. Because even with the hunter coming out in this vertical row, in the reverse, they not running after your ass when shit gets hot, the flame. But you steady running to everybody else's rescue. You steady worried about maybe what everybody else going on. I'll be there for you. I'll show up for you. I'll da 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 da. And then you wondering why your shit is falling off on the back. Absolutely not. So I feel like for some of y'all, I feel like you have a big heart. You got a big heart. You got a pure heart. That's where you move from. But I feel like you're getting to a point, or you've gotten to a point where, like I said, you got to go back to that logical space. Right? I feel like you can do things for people without expecting things in return. But depending on what the connection or the relationship is, at some point, you're going to want something back. You're not filling my cup the way that I'm filling yours. Or whatever it is I feel like is going on here. And this to me could be any sort of relationship. Romantic, platonic, family, whomever. What else here, Spirit? So it's like you want it out of this rat race. Out of this cycle. Out of the loop. Out of the... Yeah, I have the judge coming out here. I feel like you made the judgment call. It's like people steady want to hand out from you. Reaching out to you. It's like at this point, close your hand, bitch. Close your hand. I feel like there's something that's going on too where people could see you as very selfish right now. Oh, you selfish. You changed. Yeah, bitch, for the better. You're right. You're absolutely fucking correct, bitch. I did change. Okay. Like, what? Like, I'm not about to keep letting you play me. Then you look up, this motherfucker, they better. Their energy's in a better place. They got their weight up. They got da-da-da-da. And you back here like, where's mine at? Or, damn, I did help you out with that. You're not gonna even say thank you? Some of these motherfuckers ain't even tell you thank you. Shit, fuck maybe sharing in the wealth or sharing in the XYZ ABC 1 2 3. A motherfucker can't even get a thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like, child. Yeah, look at this. The Starborn. I do. I feel like you're this energy of somebody who was meant to be a star. You were meant to be a star. You were meant to give people hope. You were meant to be a healing energy. You're a star angel, a star child, a earth angel, star seed, all of whatever the things here. Indigo child, whatever. But I feel like it's too many people have taken advantage of that. And I feel like that's why you're getting this energy of agape coming out, where I gotta show unconditional love to me first before I can sit up here and try to show it to everybody the fuck else. Because y'all not trying to give me that shit back. So let me go ahead and exit stage left and focus on my damn self. And I feel like there could be a level of regret or concern here as well too. I feel like people like feel like they got what they got out of you, and it is what it is, whatever. And I feel like there are some people too who are kind of like, like, are they okay? Like, I mean, was I that bad? Yeah. You really were. Because there could be some people here that consider themselves reflecting on their relationship with you, or some sort of vibes that I'm getting here. But the funny thing to me is my spirit team is telling me, but like, these people are not going to reach out to you because they're not even going to take accountability for what it is that they did do. They're just going to be cowards in the background and still maybe watch or see what's going on or whatever the case may be. I feel like it's going to be a lot of people who wish they didn't do your ass dirty or try to use you, take advantage of you. What else here, Spirit? And I feel like they're going to be judged for that shit as well. You never know who somebody is for real. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know who God is using. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Father coming out here. The Father. So for some of you guys, there could be a father here that's involved. We do have a king up here already. Okay, like I said, a lot of masculine energy here. But I feel like that's what you are holding more of at this point. I feel like there could be a level of balance here that you're seeking. Is what something like feels like to me. Because I feel like you know your feminine side. Again, whether you're man, woman, them, they, whatever. I feel like you already know your feminine side. I do feel like there could be, like your masculine side could be overpowering your feminine side right now. Just because of how long it has taken you to put your foot down. Or maybe two, to even step more in this energy of protecting yourself. Your peace. Your mental health. I feel like you're standing up for yourself. And maybe for some of y'all too, you know, with certain people, places, and environments comes some sort of bullshit. You just never feel right. Our diagonal row to this riddle. And every time you leave a motherfucker, now you got to be in shaman mode. And I mean, that goes without saying anyway, right? You should be constantly on top of your shit, protecting yourself, doing your spiritual work, right? On your journey, whatever the case may be. But I feel like at this point, if you know you can avoid something, why put yourself in the fire? That's what something kind of feels like to me. Especially when you know people are still the same, or they're still expecting the old version of you, or still expecting you to stop, drop, and motherfucking roll, whatever the case may be. So I kind of get this vibe right now where you're like, the fuck? Like that's the vibes I kind of feel like I'm getting. I feel like when you get maybe more comfortable, you will allow yourself to, you know, balance out both energies. Again, maybe some of y'all it is, take what resonates and leave the rest. But that's what something kind of feels like to me. It's almost like this vibe of I'm not letting nobody put me back in fucking confinement with this box coming out here in our vertical row. I'm going to fight to the fucking end. And you can kiss my ass. Like, it feels very much like a soldier, bitch. I'm a soldier. I'm a warrior. The fuck you thought. Okay? It's like I feel like people got to see this other side of you to know that it exists. You know? Like, you're not about to keep trying to play me, bitch. I got the fault line, and then I have the medallion coming out here as well, too. The fault line and the medallion. So, yeah, I just kind of feel like there's also something where I feel like instead of, like, placing blame or maybe placing fault in whatever direction, your direction, their direction, whatever, I feel like somebody's like, you don't care anymore. The medallion is giving me a gem. Again, lessons learned, quadruple nines. What did I learn from this shit? Because I feel like that's another reason why I kind of feel like your emotional aspect is kind of on the back burner a little bit. Because I feel like you're already well acquainted with that energy any fucking way. So it's kind of like, what can I learn from this shit? Because I'm not about to allow somebody to make me fall. Or I'm not going to keep giving into trying to work with others or help others. Or that's the sort of vibes it feels like it's giving me. And then I'm lost in the sauce. Or I'm left out to fucking dry. And the crazy thing to me about it is I feel like whatever is going on here, they need you. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the one coming out. It's funny to me, it came out totally sideways here, okay? But I feel like you have to realize that you are the one. You number one. You're number one in your life. Everybody is. Number one in their own lives. And there comes a time, obviously, where you got to pivot. You got to maneuver, right? Because you don't want to be totally selfish. But I feel like that's where it is that you are right now. I'm about to be selfish with my time, my energy, my money. Whatever the case may be. So I can get to where I'm going. Because I feel like the one is also this energy of like, people hit you up first. They got requests of you first. Again, we know Divine Collective will show up. We know they'll do it for us. Or we know we can get advice from them, and we know that I feel like a lot of people have tried to take fucking advantage of you. And I feel like you're not the one that they can pick up and call anymore. You're not the one that they can just shoot a text message to. You leaving a lot of these motherfuckers on red is what something feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? I got the kiss coming out here. I'm going to take just those. Well, maybe not. Spirit is telling me to take all of them. I got the kiss here. I got the nectar. And then I also have the storm coming out here. So I feel like some of these people, it's like you're starting to enjoy the sweetness of life because you've chosen yourself here. And some of these people are starting to experience a storm. But see, that's how I felt. I'm like, these people need you. It's like they need you to keep this machine running or going. Or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. They need your energy. Well, what do you think about it? Like, what? For some of y'all have done shit for people where I feel like you need to be monetarily compensated here. You done help a motherfucker build their business. You done help a motherfucker do this and do that. And gave shit back to you. Like I said, not even the thanks. Maybe for some of y'all, you've even done things on your own. They not showing up to support. No congratulations. No nothing. So it's like, even with the 100 coming out in our vertical row in the reverse, why do I keep showing up for you? Why do I keep supporting you? Because when I need you, you ain't nowhere to be fucking found. So that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. Maybe even too with the kiss coming out, some of these people feel like, oh, well, I can kiss their ass. They'll be alright. Show them a little love real quick, breadcrumb a little bit, manipulate them just a pinch, and they'll be alright. Child, please. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the vision flying out. So I feel like you've seen things for exactly how you need to see them at this point in time. And I feel like that's why that sword came out when I split the deck earlier. I feel like sometimes maybe you were choosing not to see something. I feel like at some point in times, maybe before you got well versed in certain things, maybe you might have been a little gullible. You know, you want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and, you know, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Now, some of these motherfuckers be guilty right when they come up to you. Their first approach. So I feel like when it comes to your spiritual eye here, these two sets of eyes here as well too, it's like you just starting to see things. And I feel like it's putting you on the path to where it is that you need to be focused on yourself. Focused on the vision that God has for your life. Again, ways in which you're investing into you. Ain't nobody got no time for that shit. Yeah, I got the heart. Spirit said bottom of the deck. And see, that's how I felt. I felt like you already got heart. You wear your heart on your fucking sleeve. And I don't necessarily feel like it's gone anywhere. But it's just like, when can the heart come out to play? Because everybody don't deserve your fucking heart. Everybody don't deserve your love. And I know we like to move from love and, you know, love is all we need. We all want the same thing. Okay, Rihanna. But, ding. Okay, we all want the same thing, but everybody don't deserve your heart. So, I kind of feel like you're taking time to figure out, I feel like even to who's, what, who's coming, who ain't coming, even to having a level of discernment when it comes to maybe new people entering your life, certain things that you're accepting, again, where you want to be. Do I need to be on this block anymore? Maybe I should move. Like, it just kind of feels like to me you're thinking about everything. What's here? Yeah, look at this. I have the castle coming out. Okay, thinking about where you need to go or be. The castle is essentially a protective home, right? It was built for protection in so many words here. But you can see the beauty here as well, too. You see the pearls going on. This always gives me like AKA vibes or some shit like that. But you can see the pearls here, the pink rose. Okay, she got diamonds on her eyelashes and shit. Eyeshadow going on here, okay? So it feels like to me you're protecting yourself so you can begin to take care of yourself here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the unseen coming out in the reverse. So you see the shit now. Confirmation. I do. Like I said, I feel like at some point in time you were like gullible. Right? Because it's like, well, this is how I am. So I feel like people, no, it's not going to always be like that. It's funny. I had a reading with somebody the other day. What was this? Yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, day before, whatever the case may be. And I went through something when I was younger. And my dad, I remember we had a conversation. And he was like, Marissa, because he was kind of upset at me about what had happened. And he was like, you have to realize that everybody's not like you. Right? It's like you want to feel like, oh, well, you're, a good person, a kind person. Everybody ain't on that type of time. And I feel like that's what you're starting to understand. Inner, under, over. Like, yeah, there's good and bad out here. That there's, but I feel like sometimes we get this vibe of like, well, who would want to hurt me? Right? Or who would be jealous of me? Or who would, want bad for me, but I've only wanted good for them? Or, well, why would they say that to me? Or why would they? Because that's a reflection of who they are. And that's why this fucking mirror is in the damn reverse. Because that's not you. Everybody is not like you. There's some fucked up people out here. They been fucked up, they still fucked up, and they gonna remain fucked up. What else here, Spirit? I have the cave coming out here. Exactly. So this cave is making me think about the box as well, too. It's like you're not going to be stuck anymore. And then one more for the plot. I have the maiden coming out here. Yeah, so it's like you're renewed. You're purified here. Because the maiden is like a virgin. Touched for the very first time. Ow. Okay. Madonna can hold significance here. Okay. But that's what it kind of feels like to me. Like you feel like you're getting yourself back or some sort of vibes here. And I feel like you're starting to feel good about where it is that you're at and where you're going. And if that ruffles a motherfucker's feathers, I feel like you don't give a fuck anymore. So fucking be it, bitch. Okay. Those are the vibes. These are the breaks. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Hey. Come through, Spirit. Let's see. Let's do Kev's deck. Look at this. I got unexpected money at the bottom here. This is going to be another reason why these motherfuckers going to be, well, maybe we should have, did better by them or something. Or then, like I said as well, too, maybe for some of y'all, depending on what it is that you have helped with, some of these people done had some sort of come up off of you. Now they long gone living their life. You like, well, what about me? Or, hey, oh, okay. Yeah, look at this. Ascending coming out here. So I feel like you starting to get it. That's what something feels like to me. You starting to get it. You starting to level the fuck up. Move on. Get your shit together. It is what it is, baby. Bye. Spirit, what is the ring, the king, and the offering? Come through. Come through. Come through. Maybe some of y'all could write, or you could do poetry. Maybe you like to listen to poetry. Who knows? Maybe you just like things that rhyme. Okay. The ring, the king, and the offering in the reverse. Let's do one more shuffle. Shit, I spent 40 minutes on the first set of cards, child. It is what it is, baby. Bop. The ring, the king, and the offering in the reverse. Whoa. I have enamor coming out here, and then I also have house coming out here. There was definitely something about your environment. Again, the castle, the house here. I feel like there's something going on here where people try to, obviously utilize your energy here. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. I have priestess here at the bottom. For some of y'all, who knows, you could have been dealing with some sort of witch, warlock, or some sort of energy like that. Maybe at the time, too, not knowing who it is that you were dealing with or what you were dealing with. But I feel like essentially somebody trying to get you to commit themselves, to commit you to them. Okay? I feel like I'm hearing strong. I feel like you're a strong individual, again, no matter what your gender is. And it feels like to me like this is you. It's like you just want the best for people. Right? It's like you want the best for people. You want to see people doing well. to confirmation. So it's like, okay, how can I, jump in? How can I da-da-da-da? But nothing is ever given back in fucking return. Nothing. Whether it's financial, whether it's a word of encouragement, whether it's a, hey, how the fuck are you doing today? And again, that's not to say you need to hear from a motherfucker each and every day, 8 times a day. But it's just kind of like, you don't really care, do you? It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So I do feel like there is something that's going on here where you're moving away. You're moving away from an environment. For some of y'all, this could be you leaving the state, going someplace different. Even if you do decide to stay. I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of distance, though. That's what something feels like to me. A lot of distance so that you can just focus on yourself. It's giving me the vibe of getting away. This could even be a vacation. Maybe for some of y'all, you did that. You took some sort of vacation here. Some of y'all, you could have did like a retreat or some sort of vibes like that. And it's like you came back on a totally different type of time or some sort of shit like that. Like, I'm not accepting something anymore. Because at the end of the day, that don't have shit to do with me. For some of y'all burdens is other motherfuckers' burdens that became yours. It's like, this shit, what? Spirit, what is the hunter in the reverse and the flame? The hunter in the reverse and the flame. And some of y'all, I feel like it started to feel very draining or some sort of shit like that. The hunter in the reverse and the flame. Yeah, so I have distant future coming out here. So I do. I feel like you're going somewhere. I do get that vibe. Down the road again. Okay, you about to get on the road. Again, take action here. I feel like what felt like it was in the distant future is... Remember I was talking about quantum leaping earlier. I feel like it's coming in for you faster. Again, right? Fire is fast. It's quick. Right? The hunter card here. That horse is moving pretty fast. So Knight of Wands, right? Knight of Wands energy is a fast energy in the deck. So I feel like something is coming in quicker for you because instead of going in the opposite direction like you were before, you're going in a new direction here, right? That's what these yellow lines are. It's a two-way street. And I feel like even too, going back to that energy of reciprocity, it's a two-way street. If you're not getting back what you're giving out, it's just kind of like, well, what the fuck am I here for? Again, there's not always an expectation to just because you did something somebody else got to. But if you're never getting the love back, the respect back, the time, the energy, ... It's like, well, what are we doing? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the veil coming out here, and then lust came out here in the reverse. So I feel like there was something that was going on, essentially, where you weren't seeing people for who it is that they were. I feel like you were in your head thinking, okay, like, these are my people, right? Maybe these are my family, my friends, my lover, whatever the case may be. They wouldn't do me like that, or they're not greedy like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not, because it's not even that lust is necessarily bad, but it's like, okay, how is it being governed, right? Because lust can be sex, it can be money, it can be, which we kind of need all of those things. Right? To function in life, to create new life, to blase, blase, blue. But again, I feel like you don't move like these people move. Even with lust coming out here in the reverse, the mirror in the reverse, and our vertical row here, you don't move the way these people move. Again, you're different than they are. So I feel like for a period of time, either one, you started maybe picking up on something, it's like, damn, is this really what's going on? No, it can't be. And I feel like maybe initially, again, you weren't recognizing anything at all. Maybe based off of the relationships that you have with these people, or whatever the case may be, how long somebody's been in your life. But it is exactly what you think that it is. And I feel like that's why you're removing this veil here, right? The vision, you can see the unseen in the reverse. Now I see. It might have took me a minute, even with distant future coming out. It took you a minute, but that's okay because you figured that shit the fuck out. Spirit, what is agape and the shaman? Agape and the shaman. So I have evil eye coming out here. Yeah, I knew it. So I do. I feel like there's certain people here who are feeling some type of way because now you done chose yourself. Oh, you don't want to show up? You don't want to give unconditional love to me anymore? Nah. Why give you unconditional love when you don't give it to me? And to be quite frank, me personally, me, Marissa, Remembrance the Oracle, that unconditional love shit, that should be out the fucking window. Because again, people will take advantage of that shit. Nah, motherfucker, I'm loving with conditions. I'm just supposed to let you do whatever you want and keep showing up for you. Okay, I'm over here bent the fuck back, just dragging my last leg over here like, bitch, come the fuck on. Absolutely the fuck not. Then you gotta go patch yourself up. And then what? Go back in for another kill? What? I'm not about to give you another bullet to take me out, motherfucker. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose myself. I wish you nothing but the best. And I'm gonna get the fuck on. You know? So that's the sort of vibes that it kind of feels like it's giving me. Like, people upset that you have finally chosen yourself. You finally love you. Like, okay. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have poverty coming out here. And some of these motherfuckers is struggling. Remember, down here we have the storm coming out. This is what some of these people could be going through. And then maybe for some of y'all as well, too, you done gave your savings to this person. You done gave them shit when you ain't really have it for yourself. Like, oh, could you help me out with this bill? Or could you help me out with that? Yeah, sure, I got you. But now your ass is low-key missing out on what you need to get done. But I bet you call that motherfucker for something, they ain't got it for you. Even with that, not putting yourself in positions where you fucked up because somebody else needs your help. I feel like you're not doing that shit anymore either, that I feel like I'm kind of picking up. You'll give somebody the shirt off of your back, but they wouldn't spit on you if your hair was on fire. Like, some of these people, I feel like they're just very, They're greedy. They don't ever want to give back. They don't ever want to help. But they be so quick to request yours. And now they mad at you because you don't want to show up for their ass. Please. Spirit, what is the box and the warrior? The box and the warrior? So I have endings coming out here. Yeah, so you broke free of the box. It says here, road closed here. Okay? So I feel like access is denied when it comes to old thought patterns, old people, like I said, old environments here. Oh, well, you would have. That's the old me. Tuh. I'm not on that type of time here anymore. I heard bottom of the deck here. They are. People are experiencing a level of conflict here with you. Like I said, I do feel like there's the ones who kind of went on about their business here. But then I do feel like there's a couple that are still like in your energy or some sort of shit like that, who are feeling some type of way. What they want to do, fight you, the warrior to the conflict. They want to get into an altercation with you because you choose you. Why am I hearing Tamia? What's that song? I choose me. What is that song? Love was a former owner, but quiet is renting your house. It seizes my lips from speaking, and something, 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 something. And her name is me, and she loves me more than you'll ever know. I finally see that loving you and loving me just don't seem to work at all. So patiently, she's waiting on me to tell you that she needs love and to choose between you two. Boy, you know if I had to choose, I'd choose me. I think it's called Me. I think. But that's what it's giving me. You chose you. Spirit, what is the mirror in the reverse and the riddle? The mirror in the reverse and the riddle. So I have hello. Hello, hello. Hey, hello, hello. Okay, Erica Badu can hold significance. Hello in the reverse coming out here. Somebody might consider themselves trying to contact you, but you're not responding or you're not speaking to somebody. Why am I getting this vibe? But somebody feels like, well, that don't apply to me. Yeah, it do, motherfucker. I don't know who thinks they're like above or some sort of shit like that, but somebody feels like, and this again, the father, again, that's what I'm saying. I feel like for some of y'all, some of these relationships are people who feel like you have to be obligated to them because of blood or because of whatever the case may be. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. Especially when somebody does harmful things to you. They take advantage of you, use you, abuse you. So somebody might consider themselves trying to reach out to you or some sort of shit, but I feel like you're not going to be saying shit to a motherfucker. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to talk about because you still on the same type of time. What else here, Spirit? It's like you're not allowing a conversation to be had here. Yeah, because you focus on yourself. Chakra is coming out here. For some of y'all, you could potentially be doing some form of chakra work. You're meditating here. Okay? And I feel like for some of y'all, you're taking your time too. It's like, okay, maybe this month I'm working on the damn root. Next week, I'll work on the sacral. The week after that, I'll work on my crown. I might need to take a little bit longer on my heart because they done tried to play me in this area. But I know I got a lot of it, so let me... So I do. I feel like you're trying to find a balance here. Okay, you're trying to get those chakras moving, rotating in the right direction, honey. You're breaking out of the cycle. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in my mind's eye. You're breaking out of a cycle here when it comes to other individuals. It's like you're not going to play, again, like I said, by their rules. Pussyfooting around with people. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Yeah, confirmation. I heard bottom of the deck, abandonment. You leaving motherfuckers behind. And this is what they would consider it. You abandoned me. And I wouldn't even use abandonment as the word. I just feel like you just leaving motherfuckers behind. They abandoned you. How about that? Spirit, what is the Judge and the Starborn? The Judge and the Starborn? I have real love coming out here. Real love. Okay? So I do. I feel like that's who you are. That's what you show. You show real love. Again, it's two people on this card, right, who are looking like they're in like a romantic relationship. But to me, this goes beyond just that. This just goes for your relationship just in general. You show real love to people. But it's like now you almost have to judge people based off of if is this what they actually carry too. Do you have heart? Do you care about people? Can I trust you? You gonna flip the script on me? Are you just trying to manipulate me? Gaslight me? Because I ain't on that type of time. Even to the star was shining a light on something. It's like people can't get shit past you anymore. It's like you're not going to get an ounce of love, dedication, anything out of me if you're not showing up as a compassionate individual. 2020, a considerate individual. And you're not passing out no grace and no mercy to motherfuckers who don't deserve it. I do. I feel like there's something like over time, like I feel like you've always had maybe some form of enamor or bliss, right? This helpful energy. And I feel like over time, it started to become fleeting here. Like I said, feeling drained. And it's like, I don't want to go through life feeling like that, especially when half of this shit don't got shit to do with me. A majority of it. I feel like that's how you feel. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, star seed. I figured as much. I'm like, you a star seed, star child, earth angel, something. Star seed and the star born. You are. You're just a big old ball of just helpful energy. But I feel like like that shit is on reserve now. It's on reserve. You got a whole lot more of it to give to yourself. And I feel like give to those who actually are going to do right by you or treat you right. Yeah, I have intuitive Kev here at the bottom. So I do. I feel like your intuition, like I said, is guiding you. Excuse me. And I feel like you have a level of discernment here that it's almost like you can't lose it. I feel like your abilities are getting stronger. What you know is getting stronger. I feel like you're making very good decisions at this point in time. Spirit, what is the Father, the medallion, and the fault line? The Father, the medallion, and the fault line. So I have manifestation, and it popped out here in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like there's something that's going on here where it's like, you know what? Again, I don't even care about placing blame anymore, whatever the case may be. When it comes to, again, maybe why you felt like you were behind or why you were blase blue. I feel like there's a level of accountability, right? But again, lessons learned. Why is my shit not where I need it to be? Or why is because I keep abandoning myself for other motherfuckers. Trying to show up for them. Right? The gym, the lesson. So you know what? Let me reverse this energy. Let me do the opposite of what I've been doing. And watch me create what it is that I want to create. And that's why your spirit team is telling you now to hold your vision. And I'm telling you, it's like these people still need you or something. It's like they can't manifest without you. That's why they're experiencing a storm here in our horizontal row. Because it's not that you can't do it. You've been doing it for everybody the fuck else. Or for some of y'all, it's like you were in manifestation mode, but it started to slow down, or you started to experience. And of course, life is ebb and flow. It's ups and downs. So you're going to end up experiencing things just through the natural cycle of life, right? But then at the same time, it's like, well, damn, I can't keep putting myself in these situations with people who just, hey, you trying to delay me, motherfucker. And I feel like that's another reason why your timeline is speeding up, because you're starting to understand what the hell is actually going on here. Yeah, look at this. I have family coming out. So I do. The family, the father here. This could very much well be your family. Again, we have a lover over here as well, too. Friends, family, lovers, whoever. That's what I'm saying. To me, it feels like it hits all avenues here. At this point, you want better for yourself. And then maybe even too, for some of y'all, you're starting to realize, you know what, my family, they're people too. They done went through whatever the fuck they done went through, and that's exactly why the way that they are. And you can't do shit about it. If they don't want to take it upon themselves to heal, love themselves through their own traumas and shit, what the fuck can you do? Do. Confirmation. Spirit, what is the one sideways, the kiss, the nectar, and the storm? It's like we want to reach back and bring motherfuckers, but every time you look back, you're losing momentum. The one in the one sideways, the kiss, the nectar, and the storm. So I have legal coming out here. Legal. The right thing to do. Thank you, Spirit. The right thing to do, righteousness. So the right thing to do was for you to love yourself, choose yourself here, recommit to you, the kiss, commitment, 0606. I don't know if for some of you guys there is something that is going on with you legally. Maybe when it comes to a family or a lover here, maybe something going on in court or some sort of vibes like that. But it feels like to me you see your way through this. You're going to come out on top because we do have a judge here as well too. So for some of y'all, somebody could be being petty or some shit. They're trying to attack you or take you to court for something just off of the strength of you not wanting to show up or support anymore or some shit. Because you don't want to kiss their ass anymore or whatever the fuck. So it's like the fact that you're experiencing the sweetness of life, the nectar. There could be something here about honey as well too. I feel like not only is it them being in a storm, but it's like they want to create a storm for you. They want to punish you. Or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Please. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. Opposition coming out here. They want to punish you for choosing your fucking self. Now they your ops. They been your fucking ops. That's the thing. But I feel like, too, it's just more people's true colors coming out. Or some shit like that. Yeah, I have nice guy coming out here at the bottom. I do. I feel like it's more so people's true colors coming out. You know, motherfuckers like to play the holier than thou, the nice guy, nice girl role. Or, yeah, I'm not trying to do that, but they actually are. So, like, that's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. And now, because you don't want to work with somebody's rules, policies, or fucking program anymore, it's like, oh, they ain't no nice guy no more. Yeah, because you're choosing faith here. You're becoming this rising star. And motherfuckers might be obsessed with your ass. Like, damn, how did they get out of my grasp? I thought I had that shit on lock. Spirit, what is the vision and the heart? The vision and the heart. So I have health concern, and it's coming out in the reverse. Well, look at God. For some of y'all health could be improving. You're not experiencing the same symptoms or ailments anymore. Stress the fuck out. Your hair falling out. You're losing weight, gaining weight. You got a headache. Can't fucking think straight. Your back hurts. Your feet hurt. You going above and beyond. To infinity and beyond. And these motherfuckers trying to play you like you a toy. Toy Story in this bitch. It's Toy Story 1, 2, 3. It's like, how many more sequels do we fucking need? So I feel like that's why you putting your foot down. Y'all remember the video a while back? It's like, how hard I'm standing on business. Like, that's how hard your ass is standing on business. And who knows, maybe for some of y'all, this could even be where it started. You going to get your checkup, you going to the doctor, the holistic doctor, the shaman, whomever. Okay, you done stopped by the herbal lady in Chinatown. You done stopped over here at the fucking, you done been every damn where. And it's like, bitch, I'm drained. My body is breaking the fuck down on me. Okay? Even here too with the heart. The heart to the health concern. Maybe something was going on with your heart or something. It's like doctor's orders. I need to fall the fuck back. I need to fall the fuck back. I'm not even taking care of myself because I'm so focused on trying to take care of everybody the fuck else. What else here, Spirit? It's like that people pleasing shit. Bye. Yeah, obsession coming out again. So I feel like it's two things that it's giving me. One, I feel like you're more obsessed with yourself. You gotta be. Staying alive, staying alive. That's what's gonna keep you alive. But then I also feel like to a certain degree, these people are obsessed with you as well too, because this is how they remember you. So loving, so kind, so giving. And if I manipulate them just enough, yeah, I'm gonna be able to get whatever it is I need about this motherfucker. But why aren't they? They're not adhering to this anymore. It's like somebody's trying to crack the code. Like, how can I screw this up for them? Get them to come back. Fuck with me again. Or, what's at the bottom here, Spirit? Y'all want to try to get back into this sweetheart's energy. I don't think so. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, blocked. Blocker. Confirmation, bitch. What else here? I got the Ice King coming out. And one more for the plot. Look at this. I got the Thief coming out here. So some sort of Ice King trying to come back and steal up off of your ass. Ice King, Ice Queen, whatever the case may be. Whomever. At the end of the day, these motherfucking flashy, superficial, materialistic ass motherfuckers are trying to figure out how they can get back in your life to take from you again. How can I bamboozle them again? I don't think so. And then look at this. I have a karmic film coming out here as well too. Abundance coming out, and then bondage here as well. So you just had a lot of karmic people around you. Karmic men, women, them, theys. Just stealing your time, your energy, your effort, your money. And not even a fucking thank you. Let's see. What tarot deck are we going to use? Cards. Let's see. I haven't used these in a minute. What's this? I have the King of Cups here at the bottom. I do. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like you have a lot of heart, man. You just do. You really care about people. Yep. I have the Ten of Cups coming out here. You do. You care about people. You cared about this family. People you consider to be like family. A family you created. Whatever the case may be. But that Ten of Cups is all yours now, baby. And I feel like whoever is meant to share in it, God will show you who those people are. And you won't have to second guess it. So that's what these people want. They want to be able to share in your Ten of Cups blessing. Because you're already a blessing to other people. Spirit, what is the ring, the king, the offering in the reverse, enamor and house? The ring, the king, the offering in the reverse, enamor and house. I feel like you're very passionate too. Because if you see these cards, you see a heart and it's like on fire, right? So it's like you're very passionate. I do. I feel like you love hard. So I have the Empress coming out here, and then I also have the Queen of Wands coming out here. Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm telling you, it's very fire heavy up in here. Taurus energy and Libra energy coming out. So I feel like this vision of yours is this Empress energy. I feel like that's where you're headed, or what you're about to receive here, right? The vision coming out down here. But I feel like the Queen of Wands energy is what you kind of had to step into. Again, acting on your idea, being about that action, being realistic, practical here. Like, okay, I can be very compassionate and very considerate, right? I want to give. I want to spread the beauty around. I want to share in life's pleasantries. You know what I'm saying? Like, all those vibes, right? All that sounds fun and dandy. But when people start taking more than their fair share, it's like, okay, what do I need to do? So I feel like for you, the offering in the reverse, let me stop accepting less from people. I heard bottom of the deck here. Yeah, I have the Devil coming out here. Capricorn energy. Let me stop accepting less or low vibrational energy coming my way. Now that I'm starting to see things for exactly what I need to see them as, let me stop this shit. Because again, the Mirror in the reverse, the Empress to the Devil, those are not synonymous. While there can be, right, we all carry both sides and we all da-da-da-da. Obviously, there's some people out here, that's where they move from. That's who they mostly are. So I feel like there's a level of choice, right? Which then, after that, what comes? An action. So it's like, am I about to choose myself, the Empress, or am I going to keep choosing these motherfucking devils? Or these people housing demonic energies? Going back into this loop with them. Being confined to this home or this house or this environment or this box here. I don't fucking think so. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Hierophant coming out here. And it came out sideways. Taurus, Libra, Sag. Heavy on the Taurus energy, heavy on the Sag energy. hearing, what would Jesus do? WWJD. And I don't think that God will want you to be manipulated here. Maybe some of y'all, you kind of had that vibe. Again, I don't know what your faith is or your religion. I'm not really here to talk about that necessarily. Your belief is your belief. I'm not here to fucking change that. But again, it feels like to me there was a lesson, quadruple nines, that you needed to learn over here. Like, you know what? Let me move the fuck around. Let me move the fuck around. Again, the Hierophant is a judge. Again, we don't want to be judgmental of people, but you have to judge your situations or the environment that you're in so that you can make the proper moves. And I feel like, well, maybe something hurt or could have sucked for a period of time. You know, it's what the best thing was for you to do. So I feel like the Hierophant is even representing, again, it represents the divine. It represents your spirit team here. I feel like there's instances here where they're trying to show you things, and it was just kind of like, it went over your head or something. But not anymore. Spirit, what is the Hunter in the reverse, the Flame, distant future, Lust in the reverse, and the Veil? So I have the Four of Pentacles coming out here. So I feel like you're pulling back or you're holding back, saving your energy for yourself here. Again, which is why this timeline is speeding up for you, or you're quantum leaping here. I feel like somebody is wanting you to hold off from making a decision as well, too, to abandon them. Maybe some of these people, too, you could have just disappeared or some shit. Like, I don't really got nothing else to say to you, right? Hello in the reverse. Yeah, I have the World coming out here. Yep, you just ended it. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Heavy on the Taurus. I'm just going to end this shit. Because, again, you're going to stay worldly, right? It's like you keep trying to show up for a community at large here, right? But they're the ones who are pulling back their energy from you. But it's like, what? You supposed to be on reserve and just sitting there waiting for them when they need you? Absolutely not. I heard bottom of the deck here. Yeah, I have the Nine of Pentacles. You are. It's like you're flying solo now. And I feel like that's one of the best decisions you could have made for yourself. Again, at the end of the day, we need community. We need people. I don't feel like you're just totally removed from that. But I feel like when it comes to certain individuals that you've already been rocking with, all that shit is dead and gone. And that's the best decision you could have made for yourself. The Nine of Pentacles, that's great energy. Yeah, look at this. I have the Emperor coming out here. Aries energy. And then heavy on that, right? I got the King here. I got the Emperor here. I have the Father here. The Emperor is a father. And who knows? Take what resonates and leave the rest. Maybe for some of you guys, I don't know if your father was absent in one way or another. So maybe this could have fueled some of the decisions that you made or some sort of vibes like that. But I feel like you were blind to your own power at some point in time. Because I feel like for some of y'all, you know, like kind of what you did or what you were able to do or how you could help to change someone's life, right? For the better or something. But I don't feel like you knew the actual power that you held. And I feel like now that you do, there's this ability where you can maximize it. So I feel like that's another reason why your spirit team has you so cautious about who's coming in. Because you don't need to be depleted. Spirit, what is agape, the shaman, evil eye, and poverty? Agape, the shaman, evil eye, and poverty. So I have the King of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So again, love, unconditional love here. You took authority. You took authority here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Star coming out here. You took authority. Bro, this is the third Star card in this vertical row. You're a big fucking deal. And don't let nobody tell you that you're not. Don't ever in your fucking life Let somebody tell you that you're not who the fuck it is that you know that you are now. And again, it's not being cocky, it's being confident. You know how the divine created you. I feel like, again, with this vision coming out in the upright, you know your purpose at this point in time. But what you will not do is sit up and be taken fucking advantage of. These people see you in your star energy, and now it's like, oh, maybe I can convince them again to help me again. Some of these people that you done helped, they done blew the shit anyway. They've blown through the money. Or they never learned anything any fucking way. You was doing it all for them, or whatever the case may be here. For some of them, there might be a level of jealousy here as you continue to move forward and give to the people that are actually giving back to you in return. Even to a level of recovery here. You're not drained anymore. You're healing yourself. But it's like, what? You supposed to be just on your fucking knees. They say jump, you say how high. Like, no. What else here, Spirit? So somebody's evil eyeing you because you chose to heal yourself? Yeah, look at this shit. I got the 10 of Pentacles coming out. Bro. Whoever this person is that's in poverty, they want your 10 of Pentacles, honey. They do. They want your 10 of Pentacles, and they want to try to come back like they love you for real and all the fucking things and save it. Again, hello in the fucking reverse. Please save it. I don't want to hear no more of your fucking riddles, lies. Absolutely not. Look at this. I got the 2 of Cups coming out here. Somebody's trying to get back in your good graces. I'm telling you. Or, I wasn't that bad, or it wasn't that bad, or some shit. But they looking at you in the background on some other shit. Don't trust this motherfucker. And I feel like it's somebody you done already dealt with. Again, 10 of Pentacles is also family. We have family in this diagonal row here. For some of y'all, too, some of these people didn't even want to rock with you at all, that I'm picking up as well. But now that you on the up and up or on the come up, they got their fucking hand out. Ain't seen you a day in my fucking life, Father. But you done found a fucking way to... Because you see somebody is doing well. Fuck you. Spirit, what is the box, the warrior, endings, and conflict? The box, the warrior, endings, and conflict. What's this trying to pop up? I got the Page of Pentacles coming out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's funny to me because she's sitting like with her legs open. Right? She has a heart here that has a sword through it. There's another sword on this arm. She has a treasure box here on her womb. And then there is coins that are coming out of it. So it's so funny to me as well, too. We have real love in this horizontal row. So for some of y'all, these are lovers trying to take away from you because they know what you possess. What your womb can create for them. Especially my divine feminine. Those who actually have, vaginas. Whether you consider yourself to be man, woman, them day you got a vagina. And the vagina is a very beautiful thing, honey. It can manifest a lot of shit. So it's like they're trying to drain you sexually, some of these people. Maybe even too, for some of y'all, it could have been some dirty ass fucking family members on some weird shit. But there's always this energy of wanting to take from you and leave you with the scraps. Now you're heartbroken. Now you're in pain. Now you can't manifest. Now you. No. I feel like there was also internal conflict here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Knight of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Until you got the fuck up and fought back. It's like, okay, you think you're going to keep injuring me, hurting me? Well, I got something for you. Like I said, I feel like for some of y'all, maybe you read a motherfucker they rights. And then I feel like for some of y'all, it's almost this energy of like, you already know what you've been doing to me. Well, I'm about to sit up here and discuss some shit with you. Or you already knew what time it was when we had our last, conflict or fallout or whatever. Ain't nothing to fucking rekindle. Ain't shit to fucking square away or we can... No, I'm not talking to you. Talk to you for what? And I feel like for some of y'all too, there's this vibe of Maybe you try to have conversations with people, but it's like they don't want to take in what you're saying on purpose. Or they don't see it that way on purpose. But they know damn motherfucking well. Like, people be blowing me. They do. Yeah, look at this. I have the Knight of Pentacles coming out here. Look at all these people. Look at all these motherfucking people. They got conflict with you. Because they can't keep you confined anymore. Or you don't want to stay in your comfort zone anymore. You don't want to obey anymore. All that shit's over with, bitch. All of that's over with. I heard bottom of the deck. Look at this. I have the Hermit coming out here, Virgo, because you're wiser now. You're wiser. You're more knowledgeable. You going within. You doing your work. And again, the Hermit is what? Separate of groups of people. So I just feel like you had a lot of different types of people around you just trying to like siphon off of you in so many words. It's like it's time out for that shit. And then you thinking motherfuckers gonna be there for you, show up for you, but they keep moving the goalpost. See this dinosaur and this man, he has like this stick with a pentacle on it. So it's a whole storm that's going on in the background here that I feel like these motherfuckers are experiencing anyway. But it's like when you experience your storm or when you go through it, where the fuck these motherfuckers is at? Spirit, what is mirror in the reverse, the riddle, hello in the reverse, abandonment, and chakras? It's like you can't really expect nothing from people who ain't got shit to give. You know what I'm saying? They don't got shit to give because all they believe in is taking. Mirror in the reverse, the riddle, hello in the reverse, abandonment, and chakras. So I have the Three of Swords coming out here. Yeah. Realizing that you went above and beyond or overgave or some sort of shit like that that's broken your heart. And then that's why I said as well, too, in our diagonal row, even with the heart coming out here and all this masculine energy that I feel like is coming out despite your gender, I feel like that's one of the reasons why you are more in your masculine energy right now. It's like your defense mechanism at this point in time. Like I said, I do kind of feel like your wall or this barrier will end up, you know, kind of falling down a bit here. But I feel like you're right where your spirit team wants you to be right now. You just are. And I feel like it's making some people feel some type of way as well, too. Oh, they feeling hurt. And now they feeling, please. You're just getting back in return with your ass and passing out. You know what I'm saying? You might have not noticed something initially. But listen, the universe, the divine, the way that the cycles go, the shit is getting tallied up, motherfucker. The score is being kept. It is what it is. So some of these people are going to be feeling some type of way. Oh, you don't want to talk. You're not trying to hear from me. You don't want to see me. Oh, it's like that? Yeah, it is like that. Nine of Swords. It's fucking like that. Sorry. Not sorry. Now they feeling what? Stabbed in the back because they don't have any access to this treasure anymore. Because now it's buried under the ground. So now they got to actually do some fucking work to get to their own shit. I heard bottom of the deck here. Yeah, I have the Knight of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's like somebody's still expecting you to come in and save the day. But all that love is going towards yourself now. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Moon coming out here. The Moon, Cancer energy. So you're nurturing yourself. Like I said, the Moon is the divine feminine. So like I kind of feel like that's a little bit on your back burner right now, but it is what it is. It's like I see y'all motherfuckers for exactly what's going on. I see your hidden motives at this point in time. Okay? It's not like it's unseen anymore. Hell, I've come out of my own delusions. And maybe even too, some of y'all might, change, or this isn't what I thought it was for real. Like, but is it? Yeah, it's the fucking truth. So I feel like your intuition here, it's through the fucking roof. You're not going to deny what it is that you're receiving anymore. Spirit, what is the Judge, the Starborn, Real Love, and Starseed? The Judge, the Starborn, Real Love, and Starseed. These cards. Fuck. person. I got the Eight of Pentacles coming out here. And then I also have the Two of Wands coming out here. Eight of Pentacles and Two of Wands. I feel like a lot of this shit was for some sort of gain. Gain, monetary gain. Again, we have abundance is coming out on the back end. Of course, abundance comes in many forms, whatever the case may be. But I feel like that is, like, that's a part of, like, the plan that's been designed for you. The plan, the purpose. Is to be of a helping hand here. To help heal. Again, right? To help increase the vibration of the planet. It's also what you signed up for as well, right? Somebody gonna put in my video, the assignment video, the last one. Well, you're on assignment? I didn't know that. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? No, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just say that you're not involved in this type of shit. Just say you don't enter under overstanding because you don't have a fucking purpose, bitch. How about that? And that's why a lot of us get weary because it's like, damn, like, okay, if this is like, I'm being helpful, I'm being, okay, and these motherfuckers is not, they treating me real bad, Divine. What the fuck is going on with this shit? But I feel like there's also a lesson in it for us to not lose ourselves in other people. Right? Again, essentially, everybody got to do their own work. You can lead a motherfucker to the water, but you can't make him drink it. Right? But there are some of us down here who come down here with missions, assignments. And I think some people just don't want to understand that or get that. Everybody has a role to play, essentially. We have the elect, right? We have the oracles. We have and people just want to act like it's not no fucking rules and regulations to this bitch. And that's why the earth is the way that it is now. It's all out of fucking order. Everything is the opposite, which is why we got to unlearn and relearn. It's like, come on, catch the fuck up, mustard. Or stay where the fuck you at. But we not letting motherfuckers slow us down anymore. If you want to come back and repeat this cycle, bitch, you can. But me, and I feel like for whoever the fuck else I'm reading for, who's on some real shit, you ready to get to the next timeline, the next life, or you in a space where it's like, bitch, I'm about to master this shit so well, I don't even gotta come the fuck back. What else here, Spirit? Thank you. I got the Two of Pentacles coming out here in the reverse. So if you want to fuck with your own shit, that's fine. But the star seeds, the star children, the indigo children, they're not juggling with their shit anymore. You go on and do that shit on your own. How about that? Absolutely the fuck not. So I feel like it's almost like you got every right to fucking judge. That's what something feels like to me. When it comes to the direction that your life is going, when it comes to how people want to feel like they want to come in and treat you and do you, no. Miss me with that shit. Thank you. I have the Page of Cups coming out here. Miss me with that shit. You see she, let me cover up her boobs. You see she in the bath chilling. Maybe for some of y'all, spiritual baths can hold significance here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But it's like, absolutely not. It's a new day. It's a new time. All of this is going back to me. And when God brings the people in my life that are really going to show up and support me out of real love, just like I'm showing them, I won't have to second guess it. I won't be fucking confused. It's like, fuck y'all motherfuckers. Spirit, what is the fire, the fault line, the medallion, manifestation in the reverse, and family? The Father, the fault line, the medallion, manifestation in the reverse, and the family. What's this? So I have the Tower coming out here in the reverse, Scorpio energy. So I feel like there's no more towers that are happening for you. I feel like there's going to be no more, well, I'm not going to say ever, but I feel like there's no more towers happening for you in this season or in this lesson or whatever the case may be, because you allowed the tower to just go ahead and fall. Right? Things have to crumble and be rebuilt again. So that's why I feel like your spirit team is kind of like just wiping away all of the fuck shit. And you know that it has to go. Like I said, with the medallion being the gems. But I feel like this is also creating more for you, right? More abundance for you. And then for some of y'all too, family, even if this is your family, you can create your own family. Blood don't make a motherfucker family. You just a relative that maybe I can't even relate to any damn way. I feel like for some of y'all, like at this point in time, it just is what it is. But it's like, you know what? I'm not going to take any more like losses or any more fails when it comes to people. Especially when they were never mine to fucking begin with. Right? Keeping you out of the energy of manifestation. And the tower too is giving me the vibe of who these people aren't changing. Like I said earlier, confirmation. What's this? Yeah, judgment. So you have to use your fucking discernment. Libra energy. Heavy on the major arcana. They're not changing. And some of them, like I said, they might be trying to blame you for where they at. Like, absolutely not. Blame yourself. That's what you should be looking at in the mirror with this shit coming out in the reverse too. They don't want to do no self-reflection. What decisions it is that they made to get them to where it is that they are. Please. Like, get it together. Thank you. I have the priestess coming out here. Heavy on the major arcana. Cancer, Pisces energy coming out here. I do. I'm telling you, your intuition is on point here. The moon, the priestess here, judgment, our diagonal row here. It just is. And at this point in time, like I said, if there was something going on with the father, you're fathering yourself. Maybe some of y'all, you have to learn how to get into this energy, right? Regardless of if your father was there, they weren't there. You've been observant at this point in time. Taking notes. I feel like some of you guys, you have a good memory as well too. So even if there was something that you didn't catch at the time, you know it now. It's like you replayed certain experiences or certain moments here. And it's like, damn, I thought that person was moving out of love. Or I thought that they were moving out of X, Y, and Z. But, oh, they was really, oh, damn. I kind of missed that. But that's cool. That's cool. I got that now. I got that. Yeah, I have the Seven of Pentacles coming out here. Again, you're learning. You're learning. You're giving back to yourself. You're investing in yourself. And I feel like your spirit team just wants you to trust them. Because it's a lot of shit I feel like that's getting ready to fall into your lap here. Again, too, now that you're familiar with their voices here. And it's funny because somebody's trying to clip your wings. See this man's wings, how they're clipped off? But then it's like your spirit team is almost like they're right here to catch you. They're going to provide for you. And maybe some of these people are hoping that you lose out just off of the strength of you not being who you were before. But you still have good character. Your spirit team know what time it is. These people dumb. Spirit, what is the one sideways? The nectar, the storm, the kiss, legal, and opposition. Like I said, that shit starts to catch up. Shit is definitely being kept in score here. The tally is being kept here. Everybody think, well, there's no such thing as right and wrong, and everything is just, yeah, it is. Yeah, the fuck it is. Is somebody stealing from you right or is it wrong? I'll wait. Like, come the fuck on. Like, well, it's just the way that they... No. Yeah, in certain situations, maybe something isn't necessarily bad or good, right? But what are your intentions? That's what puts the stamp on it. Let's stop fucking playing ourselves. Like, some of the rhetoric that I be hearing and shit just blows my mind. Like, who told you that? Where'd you get that from? What is this? I have the Ace of Cups coming out here. So I do. I feel like wherever these people are, it's like, it's so funny because that's a big ass titty. It's like they want to come back and suck on your titty again, bitch. Take care of me. Wah, wah. They over there throwing a hissy fit, crying and all types of shit like that. Please, please. Because somebody knows like you have the keys or the access here. Because remember, even over here, somebody is blocked or they're denied. And it don't feel like to me it's just coming from you. It feels like to me somebody feels like they're blocked or denied the good things in life here. I feel like for some of these people, again, because of how they act, or some of these people, shit is catching up to them. It's catching up to them, which is why they're in this storm or experiencing some form of opposition. So now they want to be your op. I'm telling you, some of these people, just depending on what exactly is going on here, don't go to jail, bitch. Spiritual jail, real jail, both of them. You need to be in both of them, as far as I'm concerned, bitch. Go in timeout. Maybe that's how somebody could feel, like they're in timeout or some sort of shit like that. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the sun coming out here. Somebody feels like they're in fucking timeout. While you're experiencing the good shit in life, I told you the nectar to the storm here. I heard bottom of the deck here. I have the 3 of Pentacles coming out here. So yeah, your spirit team is showing up for you, and they decapitating these motherfuckers. Look at this person's head getting cut off. They are. It's like people who are working on your behalf here. Maybe even too, especially when it kind of feels like some of these people, again, walked away unscathed, or, you know, they like, no, they're not. Your spirit team is showing up. Again, we got the warrior coming out over here as well, too. They're fighting back. I feel like you fighting back is just you choosing you. That was enough in itself. And now they're handling all of the dirty work is what it feels like to me. So these people can throw shots fired, or whatever they wanted to say. Because there could be a little chitter chatter or some shit I kind of feel like I'm picking up now when it comes to these people. Especially if some of them have things in common with each other. Right? Again, family, they're family members, or these, again, groups of friends, or whatever the fuck is going on here. Yeah, I have the King of Pentacles coming out here, and you taking your shit with you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You taking your shit with you. And now you're the bad guy. See how he looks like the devil here? You're the bad guy because you chose yourself. Oh, well. Continue to suffer. Because that's all you wanted any damn way. These people didn't really want your love. They wanted to take advantage of your love. They wasn't seeking that. They were seeking materials. It wasn't no, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. No, it's just scratch mine. All right, thank you. Spirit, what is the vision, the heart, health concern in the reverse, and obsession? The vision, the heart, health concern in the reverse, and obsession. So I have the Queen of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like I said, so you cutting these people off was the best thing you ever did for yourself. Look at all these people coming for this chick. See how she has the swords here at the bottom? And you see the eye underneath her. So she done seen the shit. But they, look at them. Just look at them. Look at them. They look a fucking mess. There could have been something going on here about even 2 parasites within the body. I do feel like there was some sort of health concern here. I didn't even see this flip over. Look at that. The King of Wands coming out here. Aries, Leo, Sag. And it's funny to me, in our diagonal row, we have a match here. The Queen of Wands up here and the King of Wands down here. So like I said, I do feel like, again, you're getting back into some form of balance because of the action that you've chosen to take here. I don't know if some of y'all are consuming anything that is hot necessarily, or kind of like peppery or something. Cayenne, ginger. Something's giving me a spicy sort of vibe here, okay? It's giving me a little caliente, honey, a little hot, or some sort of shit like that, okay? But it's funny to me, because even one of his hands, I don't know what the other hand looks like. I'm just going to say it is a hand, and then the other one looks like a sword to me. So it's almost like, to me, you're fully equipped here. There's 2 suns that are shining on him as well, too. So you do. It's like you caught all of your power back to you. Because it's like, I feel like you have enough for yourself and enough to give out. But again, when people treat you unfairly, they disrespect you, they're not going to get that out of you anymore. You're not giving it. So that you can protect your health here, your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health. And then even too, the Queen and the King of Swords are still complementary to each other, right? Because fire and air are opposite of each other on the wheel. So it is. I feel like you're going to eventually end up meeting someone in whatever capacity or relationship function that this is. Confirmation. Where, again, you're going to get back what you put out in one way or another. Even if it doesn't come back to you the exact same way, it comes back. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. I have the Ten of Swords is coming out here. And look at that. There goes that damn evil eye coming out again in our vertical row. They are. I feel like there's still people that are watching you. They're trying to keep up with you. Like I said, I still feel like there's a level of maybe like conversation or gossip that's going on here. But I feel like eventually all of that has no choice but to cease here. Again, you're protected anyway with the castle coming out. These people can't contain you. They can't house you anymore. It just is what it is. And there could even be somebody here who doesn't want you to give to other people as well. Or something. Maybe with real love coming out here, right? With this romantic relationship that's, you know, the imagery on this card in our vertical row, there could be something going on with that. Like there could be a past ex or lover here who's having a difficult time watching you maybe move on. For some of you. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit. And the two of y'all are going to experience the Ten of Pentacles together. The Two of Cups, the Star, the King of Cups here. What else here, Spirit? Like, oh, now they getting all of the good. Or, oh, now they're getting... It's like, you could have had the good, too. Weirdo. Matter of fact, you already got to experience it. You got the free trial period and then some. And then got the nerve to be feeling some type of way. Get the fuck on. Move the fuck around. One more here, Spirit. Yeah, look at this. I have the Nine of Wands coming out here. So, I feel like whoever it is that you are, it's like, you know what? I was, Marisa. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. But at the end of the day, I feel like you have not just the backbone, but I feel like whatever energy it is that you have cultivated, especially when it comes to this situation, renewing yourself here, right? Your agreement to yourself, your agreement to the divine, it ain't nothing that you can't do. And I feel like that's why I was getting that strong energy coming up off of you. And then, like I said, remember earlier I was like, every time you go to reach your hand back, because you see this is one person with two heads here. And you see one person is reaching their hand back and the other one is still going, I guess, up this tree or whatever the case may be. It's not that you're done helping people, but you just got to pick the right ones. It is what it is. Yeah, I have the Ten of Wands coming out here. Who's a burden? Who's not a burden? It's plain and simple. Spirit, who's resonating with this read, honey? Who is resonating with this read, baby bop? Let's do one more shuffle. Spirit, who's resonating with this read? I got Aries coming out here. I have Aquarius coming out here. Aries, Aquarius. Who else? I have Leo coming out and Sagittarius coming out here. All right, fire sign squad. I'm not surprised to see it. I felt heavy fire energy. What else here, Spirit? I got Pisces. Who else here? I got Virgo coming out here. Hey, Virgo. Who else, Spirit? I got Gemini. And who's our honorable mention? I have Taurus coming out here. So we have Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini. Honorable mention is Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, South Node, Mars, Mercury. Okay? So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here with me. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hype up the video if you feel called. Again, if you guys would like a reading, you can go ahead and look at my description box for my email address. Okay, that's the only one I have. Don't let no scammers try to, get you, baby. Bye. And I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for y'all support, and I'll see y'all in the next one.